Chalofa! What's up? This is the Islanders View podcast with the Backyard Convos. We're experiencing the backyard conversation of Islanders. It's your boy JC, B.
How's it?
And the Uso Jr.
How's it, everybody?
We're just talking about worldviews, life experiences, culture, sports. You know, we're just chilling, kicking back, speaking our minds. Yeah, you're about to go into a mind of an Islander right about now. Chalofa family, what's going on, family?
Chalofa, everybody.
We are here, session number 19.
Woo,
And we got a special guest with us, our Braddah Kainoa Kamaka.
Aloha, what's it?
What's going on, bro?
All right.
Welcome, brother, welcome.
There's a Hawaiian. Hawaiian's in the house.
Hawaiian, that's right.
Hawaiian's in the house.
How you
Last
been,
week
bro?
we had the two Uis. Now we get one Kainoa.
What?
How you been, bro?
Doing good, man.
That's
Hanging in
good,
there.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Man, thanks for coming on the podcast, bro.
Yeah, so stoked.
Well,
I know.
thank you for having me.
You're a busy man.
I try to be.
Man, dude, it's really good to be here, dude. Session number 19.
19.
Our second time live with our brother Kainoa.
Yeah,
We got a good one for you. We're going to sit back, kick back, and talk story.
that's right.
But before we do that, you guys know how we start our sessions, right? With the beverage highlight. What we got, Junior?
Well, we got the Imperial Texan.
Imperial
The
Texan.
Imperial Texan.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, it's actually done from the House Brewing Company out of Fort Worth, Texas. So it's made in Texas by Texans.
So what you're telling me is that
Hey,
there's no other beer more
it's,
Texas than that beer?
No beer that's more Texas than this one. It's double red, double IPA, double Texas. And since we're the Islanders here in Texas, we gotta drink what the Texans are making. But so let's check it out. Let's see what they got going on.
All right.
To session number 19.
19.
To all our listeners and viewers, please
Yeah.
raise a glass. One loving God bless. Chalofa, we love you guys.
Right, and for Kainoa, Okole Maluna.
Hey. Oh, that's good.
Nice.
What do you think,
Man.
Kainoa?
Wow. Made in Texas, by Texans, drank by Polynesians. There you are.
That's how it is, right?
That's how it is, man.
It's nice though.
It's
It
nice.
is.
Yeah.
Real good. Before we get to kick back and talk story with Kainoa, for all our new listeners and viewers, if you're new to the family, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for everyone for all the support and love. We love you guys. One love and God bless. Let's get this going.
Yeah,
Let's get the party started.
let's get it started.
So Kainoa, what's going on, bro? How's life?
Oh, life in a pandemic here in San Antonio, Texas. Man, I mean, I'm glad for this type of platform and for our community like this that we can keep it Islanders. I mean,
That's
I'm
right.
telling you,
Awesome.
because during this pandemic, just knowing that we out here to support one another, it's comforting. It's not like you being out in the mainland and you put out with no support,
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
because for all of us, I mean, this thing hit us hard, but at the same time, cannot help but to think like when the pandemic hit, no jobs and no place to go and all of this stuff, I was like, man, I almost feel like I'm back in Hawaii again. Because when we grow up, we grew up kind of roughing it, you
Yeah.
know?
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
you kind of not knowing that you're roughing it
Yeah.
until
It's more like fun to us. Right?
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Until we grow up and become adults, get jobs, get house, get all of this stuff,
Yeah.
right? And then we feel like, wow, we get some sort of success, and then things stop.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, okay, wow, now I'm back on the island again because
Yeah.
it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think we learned how to survive no matter what.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
I think for me, leaving the island, I think it's more like, it's what you make of it, Because when I first left the island, when I first left Guam, it was straight to Seattle. Total opposite from the island, right?
Yeah.
So you just got to learn, I guess, just to love and adapt, And
Yeah.
I think that's what we're good at. I believe so.
Yeah. Islanders, we always have to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just think, too, everywhere we go, we carry that islander spirit with us.
Yeah,
yeah.
yes.
Everywhere
yes.
we go. And so when we come into communities such as San Antonio, it's not the culture shock that at least I experienced is like that spirit is not here.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
And so being able to connect with other islanders now extends that spirit and that commonality.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
And
yeah.
I wish to, and then the mainlanders or the people that we meet that's already been in here,
Yeah.
that meets us when we're together, they get to
Yeah.
feel that
Yeah,
spirit.
they get to feel
You
it.
know, and
yeah.
I can't help but wish that the whole world could feel the spirit right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
you know, because we're such in turmoils and division that we need more of this love and the spirit
Oh,
that we
man.
carry from these
Oh, yeah,
islands, you know.
definitely.
That's a good
Yeah.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are you from in Hawaii?
Born and raised on the Big Island in Hilo.
Hey, on the big island. What part?
From Hilo,
Hilo side.
and Kalapana.
Oh, Kalapana.
Yes.
Kalapana is in area.
My family wrote that song.
Oh,
Really?
awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I used to live in the Big Island.
Where?
I lived in Kona, the Kona side.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was working at the. I was very, when you live on the Big Island, like the Big Island,
I love my Kona.
you got the Kona side.
Yes.
Oh,
All dry.
like dry. Then you go to the Hilo side, which is the wet side. Always
Yeah, yeah.
rainy, lush, green, everything. So,
Yes.
but yeah, it's beautiful. But man, you drive from Kona to Hilo, and then you take what is it, the Saddle
Saddle Road.
Saddle
Yeah, yeah.
Road,
Mhm.
like, and it goes through like Mauna Kea. Mauna Kea is actually the highest mountain in the world.
Yes.
And that's a good fun fact. Mauna Kea, and you drive by Mauna Kea going to that Saddle Road, but it's the most dangerous road to drive.
Yeah.
Like people would take rental cars and drive down that road and just mess up the rental cars. And then also in the Big Island, the most southern point of the United States is located on the Big Island, on South Point. South Point of Big Island is the most
Yeah.
southern point for the United States. So just a little trivia fact for you,
Ooh,
yeah,
you guys
so
out there.
smart, yeah.
And one of the last Hawaiian villages called Miloli'i.
Yes.
And so there's a video that is played when he was in Miloli'i, singing White Sandy Beach and
yeah.
Margarita, and all that stuff. So, but that's a beautiful landing spot. And we would go there and get all our crabs from over
Ooh.
there.
Oh, man.
We'd fish. I mean, there's a lot of good things. And so because it's so south and no touristy,
Yeah.
it stays Hawaiian over there.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's beautiful.
I bet.
Yeah, it was a nice. I lived there for a year, and it was the Big Island is a nice place to live.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we just came back from Oahu, obviously Hawaii, but because my sister-in-law lives there, and I mean, obviously in the city, I know things have changed
Yeah.
since you guys been back, but because we just came back, when was that? Maybe like a month ago.
Yeah.
So
I think the
Yeah.
monorail is the one that still trips me out.
yeah,
It took like I think 20 years to build it, and it's still not.
and it's
done.
still not done. Yeah, and we went there. We saw it moving, so I don't know if they're testing it.
Yeah,
so,
they're testing it probably.
yeah. And my auntie lives in the Big Island. My mom's sister. Yeah. Shout
Oh,
out
we
to
all
my auntie Donna. Love you.
Well done. We all
Yeah.
connected.
yeah.
there's so
Somehow, right? Somehow.
Yeah.
Hey,
6
listen
degrees.
up though, real quick. We got a shout out to Randy. Randy said, "How's it, bro?"
Hey.
Chelu and Uso. What's
Hey.
up, Randy, brother?
Randy.
Right on my lap.
Randy
Yeah.
from Seattle.
Yes.
Is he in Seattle still?
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother Randy?
And also a shout out to Ken Wakin.
Hey, Mr. Kenny. What's up, baseman?
Basie. You should have had him sitting right here. You guys played.
Yeah.
Aloha.
You know, concert.
Yeah, you guys watching, please type
Yeah,
in where
ask
you guys
Dave.
watching from.
Join us.
Yeah.
Say what's up. Ask questions.
Ask
Connect.
questions for
Yes.
Kainoa.
Yeah.
You guys might notice as this podcast goes on that my pigeon starts to get stronger with Kainoa here. Like another local Braddah. And I gotta I gotta start talking pigeon now.
Hey, does it count that I did a layover in Hawaii?
Yeah.
That I could do? That's awesome. But so how long you been playing music, kind of?
Wow, that's a loaded question. Because I feel like so growing up in on the Big Island,
Yeah.
especially in Kalapana.
Mhm.
So my my uncle's is the Hui Ohana, or Letter Ka Pana, Uncle Dennis Pavao.
Wow.
And so when they, so growing up with that music,
Yeah.
I was like, wow. To us, they were uncle, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then as you grow up older, they're like, oh wow, they're the Hui Ohana, and
Yeah.
it's now Uncle Letter Ka Pana. And I always tell this story, like my mom is a beautiful hula dancer that learned from Auntie Edith Kanakaole, and my dad too was a musician.
Mhm.
But in Kalapana, they would play music and people would dance and stuff, and that was the vibe all the time.
Yeah.
And we always had instruments around, and so they would give us the instrument, and we all play by ear.
Yeah.
And when Uncle Leonard would say just press, like it means because none of them knew what they were playing. My dad once told me, I don't know, I think this is G. And then go to second G. And I'm like, what is second G? I never heard of us.
Like a GG?
I know, that's what I
Double
said.
G?
Double G. What's a double G? You know, so they had a whole other language.
Yeah.
And so I learned by ear all the way up to college. And then when I went to college, I actually studied music so that I could understand what the heck I was doing on the
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
What school did you study in?
at the University of Hawaii.
Hey, UH.
Yes.
Yeah. Warriors now.
Yes.
Back when we was young was the
Rainbows.
Rainbows, yeah.
I don't know
Wasn't
why
it
they-
like, wasn't it and then Rainbow Warriors? Didn't they
yeah,
get it together?
Rainbow Warriors, yeah.
Okay. And then they just went straight
Warriors.
to
Warriors, yeah.
I
Street
think
Warriors.
maybe because it was a mouthful.
They're trying to keep the rainbow, but yeah, they realized that, let's just go Warriors.
Yes.
Hawaii is known for its rainbows, but it's also
Yes.
known for its warriors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But that's awesome, Kainoa. I didn't know that about you and all that. So,
Yeah, and
man, you have a pedigree of music, bro. You was born to play.
I kind of, but so it was weird because though I was playing the ukulele, there was a time that in middle school I said, no, I want to learn how to play drums. So I played drums
Yeah.
all the way from like middle school, high school, and through college, and then after college I moved to Kauai, and only to like end up back playing ukulele again because September 11, 92, we had Hurricane Iniki on Kauai.
It really damaged Kauai. Too,
It really did, and I just really moved there like a year ago.
Yeah.
And then this thing just wiped out it, and I moved because I was in a kind of pop band from the Big Island that we played all the popular music, and I was playing drums, so we was playing rock and roll covers, ballads, and all this 80s and 90s music and stuff, and then that was all gone. And then my bass player and my band didn't know I play ukulele.
Oh yeah.
So I was in my room playing the ukulele, and then my bass player said, "Wow, you play ukulele?" Like, nah, smoke guy, you know.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, let's go jam." So we started jamming, and our friends came with a guitar and started jamming.
Yeah.
And then we just started playing for everybody on the island for free for like 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, we just play with this friend and that friend.
Yeah.
And we just played, and then next thing you know, I started a band.
Oh, nice.
That's crazy.
And then we became popular for like 12 years. We was there until I moved here. So
Yeah, what was it? What was the band called?
Kainoa Ohana.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it was like Kainoa, and the rest of my band was Ohana.
Yeah.
It was kind of it kind of grew organically because as I was playing and gigging, a couple brothers would be like, "Hey, bro, I like play with you." Like, okay.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, "Okay, I'll go be at the mall performing. I will set you up a mic." I never even hear about it. Set you up a mic. Come jam with us.
Yeah. That's funny that you say that because that's kind of like how we started.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, the band we made.
Exactly.
We're just jamming out all the time. Every barbecue, we're just jamming out. Someone breaks out the uke, someone breaks out the guitar. And then all of a sudden, we're like, hey, we should form a band. We just need a drummer. We need a bass. And that's how that happened too,
Yeah, that's
how
how bands,
and it was all just for fun, just to be together.
That's how bands come together,
Exactly.
You know, like in Hawaii, you know, that what you described was kanikapila. That's
It is.
kanikapila back in Hawaii. I mean, everybody just busts out the instruments, start. Music is always important with you know, our cultures in Samoan, Hawaiian, Chamorro.
Yeah.
Music is always important, and then
Yeah.
everybody time the band starts playing, everybody wants to be involved. Either they're singing along, or they
Mhm.
grab their beer bottle and hit it with lighters to keep the
Yeah.
beat. You know?
Or they put two
Yeah,
spoons together.
Yeah, they find a way. We find a way. Us locals in Hawaii, when we do kanikapila, we're gonna be part of this band. We're gonna be part of this movement here.
Yes.
It's like, okay, I'm doing
Exactly.
something. I'm doing something.
The double drum, the bass and snare.
Hit a double G. Hit a double G.
You guys got it. Hey, anybody doing this one? Anybody doing this one?
That's
Those are like the best. I mean,
that's
shout
funny.
out to my boys over there in Eva Beach, Ernest, Hoku, Butterball, man. Mark. Remember Mark when he came down? You know Mark Dule?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we were all.
Yes.
Shout out to all of you guys. I hope you guys watch. If you're not, then watch the replay.
Watch the replay.
Well, speaking of shout outs, shout out to brother Frank Guerra.
Hey, brother
What's up,
Frank.
brother? Love you, man.
My brother Frank from Guam.
Shout out to Paulie.
Hey.
What's up, Paul?
He said, "What's up, brothers?" And Kainoa.
I know you're not working.
Chalofa.
I know
he's not working.
You stay out right
He
now.
said he couldn't be here. He's out on a date right now.
You better be watching on the side like that. Put that pot in the ear.
But
It's
yeah,
awesome.
music always. I think music brings all of us together.
Yeah,
I mean, even like when
it's food, music, all that stuff.
after we're done with this, we'll probably go downstairs and play music.
That's right.
Call up everybody. Hey, you guys watching right now? Come over to John's house. He'll DM you his address.
Live.
Yeah, and as soon as we figure out IG Live, we'll do the after party.
I think you gotta update your phone, bro.
Yeah.
Update the phone. Oh, yeah. Kupuna. Oh, long time ago. We'll use apps.
Oh, man.
Connie Kapila tonight, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fun fact for us. Randy says you can see Kainoa Ohana in a movie called 6 Days, 7 Nights.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, Randy.
Hey,
Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Randy.
Put it on blast.
Put him on blast, man.
6 Days, 7 Nights. You gotta go check them out.
Thanks, Randy.
Yeah.
Randy, that was an old movie.
Is that a YouTube movie?
That was your IG live.
No, but for reals, this was a funny story too, because we're a bit. So my band was getting ready to play this big concert on Kauai, like Henry Kapono was gonna be there, and all these guys were gonna be like on the stage or like, and so we were sound checking at the hotel at the Hyatt. We sound checked, and then they were doing auditions at the Hyatt. For music for the show 6 Days, 7 Nights featuring Harrison Ford and Heish.
Oh,
wow.
I know the movie you're talking about.
And so
that's where he's a pilot, right?
Right. And so and so we finished our sound check and we walk into the hotel and we saw the audition. And so because the island's so small, we know the people who was working the event. So
yeah.
we're like, hey, how's it? Hey. And he goes, oh, you like to try? You like try audition? Yeah, sure, bro. Go audition.
Yeah.
So we went over there and we go sing for them. And next thing you know, we get on call.
Wow.
Hey, would you come on set? They're like, yeah, shoot. So we do have the first 10 minutes of the movie. We have like one short cameo where Anne Heche and David Schwimmer from Friends.
Yeah, from Friends, yeah.
The story goes, they're in New York. They just came to Tahiti.
Yeah.
And they're walking to the airport. And we're the airport musicians.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna watch him tonight.
I'm gonna be, hey, you gotta sign my ukulele, bro.
How old were you?
Hey, what?
88. So you was
you trying to age me now, man.
You was 10 years old.
No.
'88. That's how long that movie was.
No.
I remember
Was
that
it?
movie.
No, 88.
I remember it was the pilot. They crash landed on another island with Anne H, and they ended up falling in love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it again tonight.
6 days, 7 nights. 6 days, 7 nights.
6 days, 7 nights. Yeah.
I saw him on YouTube.
This guy was on our podcast, guys.
You open doors, bro. You open doors, bro.
Thanks, Randy. Love you, my brother.
Oh my gosh.
Right on.
Woo. So, you were talking a lot about music and stuff. So, who are some of your inspirations?
Wow. Other than my family always will come first for me.
Your family is amazing.
Yeah, I can talk a lot about. I mean, I'm proud of them. I mean, on the music side, like from the Kapanas on, even the Kauluas, the guys who sing "Love 10 Feet Away," made that popular. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My cousin Heidi and the brothers.
You know, I did a.
What's going on, bro?
I wrote a song. I don't even remember. I gotta go look for it. But using that tune, "Love from 10 Feet Away," when the pandemic first started.
Was "Love 6 Feet Away" comes?
"Love 6 Feet Away." I wrote a pandemic song.
Oh, when love song to your wife, like, oh, love.
It was love 6 feet away. When it first started, I wrote a song and I did the lyrics and everything, but like talking about funny. Like, somebody sneezed. Yeah. Oh, now I gotta clean up.
I love it.
Yeah, but I was like, man, because it was actually my auntie from Guam. Auntie Seal, shout out to Auntie Seal. If you're not watching, maybe you'll watch later. But but she said she wanted us to write a song about the pandemic using, those lyrics. And so I was the only one that wrote the song. Nobody else did. So I was like, so do I win?
I love it.
Yeah, it was a fun song. So maybe you should think of rewriting a song
with you.
With you. We'll do it tonight.
With you.
But with the people who inspired you with your family, you said you did covers for popular music in your old band. Like, what were like some of the songs that you covered?
Well, we covered the auto locals.
You said rock and
So you gotta think like, I came back and started playing music and ukulele when ukulele was coming back.
Right.
Then this was like the 90s, just the era of the 90s of the cow cradle boys.
So ukulele disappeared and came back?
Yeah, so really, 70s, in the 70s was music galore. So all the big bands like Hui Ohana, Olomana, these guys were like just gigging on Waikiki and tourist areas and for hotels and all the guests on all the islands, right? And then 80s came and a lot of Asia bought Hawaii property and hotels and stuff. And so when they bought all of that, they did away with live music and brought in karaoke.
Yeah.
Right. So for almost a decade, it was tough for live musicians to gig at public venues other than private parties.
Right.
Yeah.
And then 90s came when the ukulele came back. And when the ukulele came back really good because you got to think like Roy Sakuma is an ukulele teacher extraordinaire. Yeah. I mean, he was teaching guys like Troy Fernandez and stuff like. I mean, like all these guys started to come out of the woodworks and then the music in Hawaii was started to record all of that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So the 90s, that's why we have from the 90s on, the ukulele came out on blast.
Yeah.
And what's so interesting, so you think about 90s and then the year 2000, and here we are 2020. The ukulele never reached the mainland till like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's only by distribution of ukuleles and of makers making it more available for people. So that's why now you see them in popular music. But growing up in that era, so everybody, all the icons. So I'm an iconic kind of like, I love the entertainment and vibe that from Elvis did. From all the Chuck Berrys and of that era of rock and roll.
Yeah.
Of course, I love the Michael Jackson, Prince, Stevie Wonder. I think they're all like geniuses when it comes to music.
And I mean, and watching you, we've done gigs together, and
Mhm.
watching you, I can see that, that you incorporate that in your music, your dancing. You really feel your music. You show that you're having a good time up there, and you're just in your zone. And I see that same.
Yeah, thank you, man.
type of
Because
stuff,
well, there was a whole time too, like from when it was the '80s for me was breakdancing. Like,
Yeah.
was this era in Hawaii that
Yeah.
breakdancing it. So I was a big time dancer
Oh yeah,
in that. And so when I became this ukulele player stuff, that the dancing and playing and music
Mhm.
and all of that stuff just came. So I learned music, I learned dance, and then singing
and then just
was
Wow.
after, and then
That's
I just
awesome.
put it off.
What was your breaking name?
What was
Remember
I?
they had the guys Reese's Pieces, Heckle and Jekyll. You remember those guys?
Oh, man.
What is
Good
that?
question, man. I don't know if it really had a breaking name, to be honest with you.
I know what
The
I would call you.
the
If I
high
saw you
kind.
dancing, you know what I would call you?
What?
Special K.
Hey!
Hey, give it up for Special K.
Wow!
He's
Thanks,
about to
man.
come out, do
What's
some
up?
moves.
What's up, man?
Hey, if you're just joining us on YouTube, we got a special guest, Braddah Kainoa,
Hey.
in the house. Please subscribe. We love you
Special
guys.
K.
Be part of the family. We're gonna do a lot of these. But big shout out to Ken. What Ken? He said
Hey.
Kainoa is a big 50 music guy.
50s, yeah.
Oldies. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an
oldies.
oldies guy. He
Oh,
loves that
man.
era. So
And I'm a big oldies guys because that's the music the family was playing when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They're the ones jamming all the oldies.
And that's like, I love like when you like get the music and then people start playing, they take the oldies, but then they
Yeah.
make it theirs.
Yes.
Like you listen to like the covers that the Hawaiians do covers that they make it that there's like they get that nice strum to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, wise man. Like,
Yes.
get a nice strum with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yes.
Hey man, Randy's causing some stuff. He's putting out some heat. He said like Beyonce's backup dancer.
Yeah.
Beyonce called him Special K.
No. Thank you, Randy. Love it. When I first moved here, I never know anybody over here. I know what's going on, but I still could dance. So during that time, Destiny's Child had an audition in Houston.
Oh, so this is real.
For backup dancers. So I went out just to throw my talent in there, and I haven't danced for a long time. So I said, let's what I get to lose, right?
Yeah.
So at least I got down to the last 30 cut.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was down to the last 30 before my group. I was on that next cut before they started finalizing their
Hey, but you made it far, Special K.
Yeah, I know this night's about Kainoa, but Frank says, Junior, do your name for your breaking name is Gonzo.
Gonzo.
Is that because of my nose?
People.
My Gonzo from the Muppets? Oh, Frank.
Randy's asking, do you remember the DVS dance crew from Campbell?
Oh, yeah. That's my brother. Jerome Kupuka, Butterball, Jacob, and Jose. Yeah.
Well, back in the day, I would roll with. You remember the two major breakdance groups in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Doing that. So one was Rocksteady Crew.
Yeah, Rocksteady Crew, yeah.
Right. And you remember now I forget. Something bomb. Yeah, there was another crew that we used to go, and those two was like Pro City and Waikiki.
Yeah. Maybe Randy can remember. Randy.
Randy, it is
you
all
remember
Randy.
Rocksteady, who they used to battle all the time. But yeah, DVS was actually, they were from Campbell High School, and they were great. Yeah, there were some awesome dances, yeah. But yeah, that was my boys right there. I hung out with all the like dancers and singers because I really wanted their talent, even though I didn't have the talent. But as long as I was hanging out with them, I can just be like, hey.
But it was a fun time.
Oh man, it was the best time. Going to Studebaker's, going to Pink's Garage, all the nightclubs.
Pink's Garage.
Yeah.
It was Bomb Squad.
Oh, Bomb Squad.
Yes.
Bomb Squad.
Rocksteady Crew and Bomb Squad. But yeah, I remember like all the breaking crews. I remember there was like Reese's Pieces was two
The
guys.
duos.
Yeah, and then Heckle and Jekyll.
Hawaiian Moving Company, bro. You talking about it? You remember when it came out?
Oh
But
man.
man, the breaking crew, man, this guy breaks, he sings, he's
I know,
multi-talented.
that's talented.
Multi-talented.
Long time ago. Long time ago.
Bro, you should write a Broadway play and star it.
Oh, that's funny.
You'd be like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I'm
If I
talking
could be
about.
half of him, that'd be great.
Everybody, you a Kainoa Kamaka, you're gonna be the hip hop Hawaiian.
Hip-hop Hawaiian. No. They get some good brothers. Breakdancing is gonna be in the Olympics, bro.
Oh yeah,
They get some real good people, bro.
tell you.
Dancing right now.
Yeah.
Brother Ronnie, shout out to Ronnie because this guy Ronnie in Vegas, he's part of the crew out there, Jabberwockies,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
and those guys are monsters.
Oh
man.
yeah, they are.
They take
I remember
breakdancing
watching
to like
Yeah.
I was watching that. I don't know if it was on Netflix, but that world breakdancing competition,
mhm.
and how they said like the Koreans dominated for a long
They
time.
have.
Yeah,
You know, they make video games.
yeah.
You know.
But yeah, that's awesome to be part of that scene. But that's Special K, guys. He was in
It's
there.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Kainoa
Now
Ohana.
I'm just gonna go get that cereal. I'm gonna have Kainoa sign it.
Yes.
So have you been home lately to Hawaii?
No, actually, so we're looking to get back towards the ending of the summer, like
Okay.
right before school starts.
When was the last time you were home?
Marijuana 2019? So
Oh, not too bad. Not too far.
Yeah.
we try to go every year, So Marijuana is close and dear to my heart. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And with Yvonne dancing hula now, it's important that, and she loves it. She loves the vibe.
Yeah.
That Big Island, Hilo just wakes up during that time. So
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
great time.
Yeah.
For you Texans, Merry Monarch is just like the fiesta down here. The whole island will shut down for Merry Monarch, just like the fiesta. Like
Yeah.
San Antonio
Yeah.
shuts down for the fiesta. That's what.
For the week,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just shut down.
I started learning about that because Bana dances with Ui. Right?
Yeah.
And Ui's big on that. And then
Oh, man,
and
that's-
Bana would educate me on that. I never heard of it until
If you
I
ever
started getting educated.
look
on
up
it.
some videos tonight, go down that
Yeah,
rabbit hole,
they show me. Yeah, they
and you
show
just get like chicken
yeah,
skin. Chicken skin, just like
that's
the-
like
oh.
that's like the Super Bowl for dancing.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So,
Yes.
or hula dancing.
Yeah.
Hawaiian
My mom was a little girl, and Auntie Edith Kanakaole, who wrote Ko'ulu Vehi o Kekai.
Mhm.
Wow.
Auntie Edith saw my mom and said, "You're going to learn how to dance hula." Took her under the wing, teach my mom how to dance hula. And growing up with my mom in that hula world
Mhm.
has led us to Marimana, because Marimana is a little over 50 years old
Yeah, yeah.
right now. And our family was part of the start of
Yeah.
perpetuating that. And now the stadium of which Marimonic is held is named after Auntie Edith Kanakaole.
Wow.
Oh wow.
So that's what I mean. It's like it's big ties. Like when I was growing up, we was going to Marimonic every single year
Yeah.
just to watch this every single year until I got into high school and I was too good for Marimonic. Man, mom, I go play drums.
That's what happens to
I'll go
us when we
break
get
dance.
older.
I'm gonna break dance, mom.
Oh,
She's like, what happened to this? I want you to dance. What happened? You like spin on the floor, clean the floor.
Mom, I like be like Turbo.
Exactly.
I like be like Turbo in Ozone.
What happened? What happened to you? Put on that malo.
That's funny.
Dance hula.
What is it? Is it called breaking?
Breaking. Turbo in Ozone.
Yeah,
Yeah, one of those guys.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right, man.
Dude,
Turbo in Ozone. I'm bringing
man,
it back.
you're breaking. Everyone knows our ages now.
Exactly. Thank you, Randy. Malakis. I love you.
Oh man. So 2019.
But if Randy ever comes back to San Antonio, we gotta have him on
He's
here.
coming.
Oh yeah,
He's coming.
When's he
Come
coming?
on there.
He's coming.
We'll have all the boys in here.
We gotta put Randy on here.
That's right.
So 2019 was the last time you were home.
Yeah.
Did you see any like big changes from when you were growing up and stuff?
Oh, it is. Yeah, we see it evolve. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, I mean, we've been trying to go home every year or every other year at least. But yeah, but as society, you know, I mean, like
Mhm.
we start living into a community that you have to have your supermarket, your hardware store,
Yeah.
like, and you
Yeah.
start seeing like. I thought I was seeing it here in San Antonio, and I go back home like, wow,
Mhm.
it's right there too. Like,
You know what's crazy now with the supermarket is they have that thing. You guys heard of it? Instacart, where they do the shopping for you.
Oh yeah.
All you do is go online and pick what you like. Somebody goes shop for you and drop off the grocery house.
But see, here in San Antonio, that's easy. In Hawaii, little bit hard because if I go like, I like an avocado. I don't like somebody pick my avocado. I like my papaya. I don't want somebody picking that papaya. I want to pick that papaya.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No, in Hawaii, it wasn't Instacart. In Hawaii, it was your kids.
Exactly.
Hey, Kainoa, go to the store and get me the salt, the sugar.
Instacart?
Yeah.
It's just our kids?
Yeah. And then they have to pay for that. They send the kids. My mom and dad, they had 6 kids.
Did you guys say Coke in Hawaii? Go get me Coke. What kind of Coke? 7-Up.
Right?
That's how it was
Coke
on
was
Guam.
soda, right?
On Guam, yeah. Instead of soda, some people say Coke.
Yeah, they don't call soda. They call soda Coke.
Yeah.
I think it was just soda. Soda was everything because we had RC brand, Shasta brand. We not the name brand. Everything but the name brand.
But yeah, that was the Instacart in Hawaii. It was your kids, man. That's what my mom and dad. They had 6 kids. They have 6 Instacarts.
See?
Yeah.
Hey, go get these over there. Or go to your auntie's house and bring back the sugar.
Exactly.
Oh, shout out to G Kanda. You know who that is? So, how's it, Kainoa?
How's it?
Kanda.
What's up, Kanda?
Canda.
Which one, though?
It just says G.
Chad.
It says G. G Kanda.
Oh, yeah, G.
Oh, yes.
How's it, G?
What's up?
How's it, G?
Welcome to the family. Please subscribe.
Yeah. Hey, what's the food you miss from Hawaii? What's the like when you go back Hawaii? Where you gotta go eat? Where you gotta go eat?
Fresh fish first.
Oh man, poke.
Fresh fish.
Yeah.
Like any way, or it has to be poke or what?
Well, I love of course.
Just fresh though, yeah.
But
from the ocean.
I know.
Not from the freezer.
Yeah, Yvonne tells me I'm a fish snob here in the mainland. Because I went to a fish restaurant.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, we get fresh fish," and I was like, "Where you got your fresh fish from?"
From the fresh
we're
market.
We're landlocked.
From the river walk. I'm like, where? Like, so I had a kind of little argument with and I said, "No, that's not fresh."
No, it's not.
They said, "Wait, how do you like your fish?" I go, "Alive, like still moving." No, but I mean, the taste of fresh fish is always good. And I just love everything fresh in Hawaii. I love the Hawaii snacks, all the Hawaii snacks. So I mean, yeah, the food definitely. There's so much that I miss from Hawaii all the time.
Oh yeah. I think that's the biggest thing I miss is the food. Like, I mean, of course, everything. Hawaii, I miss everything about Hawaii, but the food is like one of the top things. Like,
oh yeah, of course. Oh, so we found out who G is. It's Geraldine.
Yeah, Geraldine. She danced with Antipua.
Oh, okay. And then Holly. Oh, I missed it. Let's see. Holly Conlon.
Yes.
She says, "Hi, Kai." What's up?
Hi, Holly.
Man, I think we gotta have Kainoa back every week.
I know, right? Everybody's coming on the show.
Love it. Thank you guys for
tuning in. God bless. We
Thank
love you guys.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching for Kainoa.
No, but I mean, this been great because I've known you for for many years here since I've been here in San Antonio. And one thing about this guy right here, he's such an innovator.
Oh yeah.
He's always thinking, and he's very so humbled to want to share all of this. And and whether it comes from music, comes from dance, comes from just being on the back line, like being a support of, or being in the front like this. I mean, this man has done many things. And so when he came up with this platform, he asked me if I would ever come up on be one of the guests. And I said, oh, absolutely. Anything for this guy, because I believe in everything that you do and everything that you've done. Outside of serving for our country, outside from being a great husband and dad, and outside a great friend. I mean, outside from all of these good things, I mean, he genuinely from his heart wants to give a lot back to his community.
That's right.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. You're not supposed to make me cry on the podcast.
Hey, I'm telling you. So no, but the island. But I love what you guys doing. But Junior, you just gotta hang out a little bit more, because when this guy, I mean, he brings so much laugh and joy to our life and great perspective. And so when you guys teamed up and did this, and when you listen to all the podcasts, go back and listen. It is truly an Islanders view of our life right now in this present, wherever we at. But for this platform, we're here in San Antonio. So thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Kainoa. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. We're only one beer in for the show.
I know, right? Right? Welcome, Kainoa, the new member.
Yeah.
Yes.
Braddah Kainoa.
Cheers. And you guys gotta,
hey, cheers to everybody.
You guys gotta tune in,
One
man.
love and God bless to everyone. We love you
And
guys.
then comment, because we want to have a conversation with you guys too.
And what would you guys like to hear or see? Or,
we want to talk to you guys.
Yes, absolutely.
But you guys, I mean, because man, I love being an Islander. I love being a local.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like our lives are so much better than other cultures. So we just haven't figured it out, guys. But hey, one day all you other cultures will figure it out. And hey, just watch Islanders View, and you'll learn how to.
That's right.
Hey, this is a real story that you said that. So I had a guy from Vivint, the security.
Oh yeah, security.
Yeah, he came to the house and he, obviously rang the doorbell, whatever, talking. And he goes, oh, I'll be back and I'll give you. This is today, and I'll give you your quote or your. Whatever your quote
estimate,
estimate for your price. And I was like, all right, but you got to come back in an hour before 7:00. He's like, okay. I go, because I'm going live on a podcast. And he goes, for real? And I was like, yeah. He goes, what's your podcast about? And I started talking about the Islander stuff. And he's like, bro. And he goes, let me give you his number's 808. I was like, it's the guy's Howley. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. He goes, I think everyone in the world needs some Islander in there.
That's right.
I was like, bro.
Good for you, man.
See? From Vivint Security.
Shout out. That's
every day we should make a shirt. Everybody needs some Islander in there.
That's right. You do.
Oh, Ken says he missed the food. That's why he learned how to cook.
Yeah,
so he can cook the food from home.
Yeah, and I think
where's Ken from?
Oahu.
Oh, no, I mean over here. He's living up in the mainland now.
Yeah, he's here in San Antonio.
He's his basic.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And in fact, he lives right here in Congress.
So when he say learn to cook,
if he comes on the podcast, if we come on the podcast, we have to make that lighter. Have to brighten up.
Tell Ken I sample his dishes now. Whatever you learn to cook. Yeah?
No, this
you made lao. You make lao, Ken.
He makes them all, man. He makes all the local comfort foods, man. Awesome. So,
Ken,
he's a good brother.
We're gonna have a talk, Ken.
Hey, he's calling you out, okay? He said this is the longest he ever seen you drink a beer.
Hey, easy, killer. We're talking on camera.
Story.
Hey, Joe Ken make his way up here. Give him the address.
That's right.
After party after this.
That is right, brother.
Cheers to everyone. Oh, shout out to my brother. He says, Hawaiian and Chalofa.
Hawaiian.
What's up, bro? Welcome to the podcast.
So what do you think about Chalofa? our
I
coin
don't-
phrase.
You
Because,
got to explain it to him. I don't
we
know.
took Chalofa, word that we came up together to just incorporate, Chamorros, Aloha, and Samoans with the Alofa.
Yep.
And just all together, just Chalofa to
Yep, I got it.
just one, one
Well, I'm
love.
glad you're explaining it to the audience. Cause no, I kind of got it. Like
Yeah.
once you started using it that way, I'm like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
That's what we want to do, is just incorporate all the islands together.
The whole idea is because, like you're explaining the podcast, and I said this in the last podcast, is that it saddens me when we come together as islanders, even in our own community, even for Chamorros, Hawaiians, like for some reason, some people want to be different, some people want to be separated, whatever, and I just hate seeing that. And it's just like, at the end of the day, when I went to training for the military, islanders always find each other. It doesn't matter if you're
That's
from
right.
Guam, if you're from Hawaii, if you're from Samoa, if you're from Saipan, don't matter. We find each other for some reason because we have that same
Commonality. Right?
yeah, common. Yes, exactly.
And you know what's so weird is that if you think about us as a population in the world, like we can be 2% of the world,
Yeah,
and in that 2%, we're gonna find each other.
exactly.
So
That's it. That's
you know
it
what I
right
mean?
there. Yeah.
And when we do find each other, that commonality is what bonds us together.
Yes, and
And
it's forever.
it's
After
for
that. Yeah, because I have Samoan friends. I mean, look at Junior now.
Yeah.
I have friends from Hawaii that is forever. When I see them again, it's like we're like a brotherhood. And
That's
it's,
right.
and that's really what it's about, and just trying to.
and that's the spirit I wish we could be more infectious, and the type of culture that the world. I would love to see the world.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then,
And though we cannot touch the entire world, at least in our 2% world, I'd love to grow that 2%.
just keep adding to the 2%.
Correct.
Right?
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
from that, just share that because we really need it right now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's such
And that's
tough
why
times.
that's why I brought up that guy from Vitamin, because like when he said that to me,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's pretty touching that you would say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was just it was crazy. So,
Yeah. I know, like when I talk to my wife, and I always say, like, just like if you have a bad experience at a restaurant or something, and then you always just like, man, just like people need aloha up here. The spirit of aloha. And I mean, as me as a Samoan, I would still use that, even though, because I was born and raised in Hawaii. I was born, Tripura Hospital. Shout out to Tripura Hospital, the pink hospital when you first land in the airport. But
It's still pink.
yeah, still pink. But even though, like, I would never like try to say like, oh, I'm just gonna be Samoan.
Mhm.
I like to incorporate everything part of my. And then when I married my wife, and I lived in Guam. Guam
Yeah.
was probably the best 4 years of my life. I spent 4 years in Guam because everything I did in Guam was my first. My brother Frank Guerra. But we were raised up in Guam together.
Speaking of, he says our Mexican culture is pretty wild and fun, but being on Guam, I definitely got a bit of the Islander spirit.
That's what I'm telling you. My
That's
brother
almost
Frank.
like a rap line.
My brother Frank can attest to it. Like Guam, and then we still have this page on Facebook. It's called the Guam Brats. We had such a great experience on Guam in the military because it just had that great life. And everything was the
Facebook?
first. Yeah,
Or
Facebook.
MySpace.
No, Facebook. Oh, MySpace.
That seemed too far away.
Yeah. So and then my wife is Chamorro, so I got the half a day.
Yeah.
I got the spirit of aloha in me, and then
Yeah.
I got my, my Samoan
side.
culture. My Samoan side.
I think your spirit is your spirit is too big, and you got too much spirit that you can't just be Samoan.
right.
You need to share all the love.
I gotta share all the love with all the islands, and I love all the islanders. I love all the islands, and
That's right.
I just love being part of the island life, the island culture, and I love what The Rock is doing.
Oh, yeah.
How he's promoting Samoans, but then he also promotes the Black culture because that's who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Islanders View, when you first came to me, JC, and said, let's do something to promote Islanders View, and I was like, I'm on. Let's just do it. And then to have Braddah Kainoa on here too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited to see more people coming on here. new member. We just have more. Ken's coming on with his food,
Ken,
right?
Hey, speaking of Ken, Chalofa to Ken, he said Chalofa covers it all.
Yeah.
Covers it all.
So Ken's gonna come on and cook for us, right?
Yeah, he's gonna cook right here.
You guys gonna have a cooking show with Braddah Kainoa Kamaka.
Yeah, Ken.
Hey,
Brother Frank,
don't tease me with a good time.
Brother Frank was a Mexican, but he was, stationed in Guam. Now he has the Islander spirit in him.
The Mexican.
He has Islanders in him, so everybody needs a little Islander in him. Just ask Frank Guerra.
Oh, man. Bro, we're drinking. Shout out to my brother Jason. We're drinking the Imperial Texan. Made
Texan.
in Texas by Texans.
Yep. I think
It's
we
a
need
double IPA, bro.
another refill, bro.
Yeah. Let's down this one. I'll give you guys the next round.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow,
Chalofa
nice.
to you guys.
Chalofa.
So it just took us 1 hour for one beer. Now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, while you do that, I'll do a shout out to my Chålofa family, Cholo ukulele.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a funny story because they saw a video of me and it was so wild because I was performing at Kaimuki High School for Brown Bags to Stardom. I was a judge and I did a
Brown Bags to Stardom. You got to explain that one real quick.
It's Hawaii talent show. It's a Hawaii talent show. But I was a judge, and then we performed, and then the video went kind of viral around the islands, and Chålofa found it and called me on my way back to San Antonio.
Yeah.
And reached out to me saying if no mind them sponsoring me ukulele. I'm like, yeah, I don't mind.
That's awesome, dude.
Because my last name Kamaka, so they thought I'm
ukulele.
immediate direct. But actually, my last name is just Kamaka, short for Kamaka Manoa Noa Loahini.
Yeah.
And so everybody think I'm direct to the ukulele, but no, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not direct to the ukulele only because that's Kamaka.
Yeah.
I'm Kamaka Manoa Noa Loahini, so it's a little bit different. But my family dropped the long name to make it short.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, how are you gonna turn down? Like, I've been playing ukulele all my life, and somebody's.
Oh, of course. No.
I mean, I work hard to. I remember buying my first 8-string Kamaka ukulele.
Yeah.
With a pickup, my first professional ukulele. And to have a family who makes it and takes pride in it, and they're good Christians. They're just good people all around, and
that's awesome, dude.
And so I've been with them for and so much so that I put their logo on my arm.
So how long have you been with them?
It's going to be what is this 21? So 5 years now.
Nice.
Something like that.
Just show it to the camera.
When I saw that, I was like,
show this way. Yeah, up to the camera.
Yeah, I got it on YouTube. Yeah, they can see it. But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, if there's anyone that I think, should be sponsored, man, it's you, bro. Like the way your whole vibe, just the way you perform, the way everything about you, and that's why I think I stay attached to everything you're doing, because I kind of want to do the same thing, if it's not through music, if it's through this, just giving back, touching other people,
I think we all have our
like
gifts, and I think everybody's tapping in the way you make people laugh, the way you're creating these platforms, or I play music. Doesn't matter. I mean, if we're able to reach and touch somebody with things that we say, things we do, or something that happened within us that made them laugh or feel good in that moment, I think that's we've done it. We're sharing that aloha spirit.
That's right.
Hey, but speaking of ko aloha, shout out to our brother Joe Guam.
Hey!
Bro, you're gonna be a guest on our show. You better remember who I am, Joe. You better remember who I am. You're not Joe Guam to me. You're Joe Pereira.
Tell me your story. You just told me.
Oh yeah. So he Kainoa came up to me like, oh yeah, my brother Joe Guam's gonna come on and watch me. I was like, Joe Guam. So yeah, I know that. Him and I grew up together in the football community on Guam. We played with each other and we played against each other in high school.
What position he played?
He played linebacker. I played running back in high school.
So you guys were going against each other.
Oh yeah, he played for FD. I played for Simon Sanchez.
So who had the best?
I'll let when he comes on in the guest. I'll let him talk about that because there is a newspaper article out there.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it on the
proof.
podcast.
Oh, it's proof. It's proof.
Hey, it's all love from our boy Joe, man. Hey, growing up with that guy, hey, he taught me the ropes though.
Yeah.
You
know, it's funny. Like
he taught me the ropes.
JC, when he's talking about how he played football in Guam, in Guam they have this team is called House Angels.
Yeah, I played for them.
Yeah, House Angels. I know we talked about this, but House Angels is actually founded by this guy named House Sharoma from Hawaii.
Yep, exactly.
He's from Hawaii, and he started that team, House Angels, in Guam. And they used to come and play against the Cardinals, whoever was like the top team.
Yeah.
They'd come and play Hawaii teams from Guam. The Hawaiian went over to Guam, started a team, and it came back to play Hawaiian guys.
We're done.
Yeah. When I played football in Guam, my freshman year, my coach was Ivan Sharoma. The son of House Sharoma. Yeah. And this guy was, like his dad would come and help with the practice. Old Hawaiian guy, House Sharoma.
Super old. He coached my dad actually.
Yeah, and he would come to the practices, and we're like practicing at me. I was like this, 6'4", Samoan, skinny, don't really have that killer instinct, but then he would always just yell at me, "Come on, big for nothing, stupid Samoan. You're so big for nothing."
No,
he was small Asian guy just yelling at me, and I was like,
"No, they were mean, bro."
Yeah, he was mean, but
he got the mean on
him. He was small, like he was like, "Come on, hit that guy." Oh, you gonna let him hit you like that, huh? God, you big for nothing, someone. Look, you 6'4", for what? And this guy was like, I swear,
6'4" for what?
Yeah, I swear he was like 5. He was like 5'2". 5'2", Asian Hawaiian. You know the Asian Hawaiian, right? But man, I was so surprised to run into somebody like that in Guam. I'm playing football and I'm like, oh, am I back in Hawaii?
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. He actually got mad at my dad because he started us off with a different team.
Yeah,
and he's like, and I started like,
he's
growing in football. Yeah.
The strong pigeon though, right?
Yeah,
strong pigeon, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
This guy has been there for.
But Braddah Joe Guam, he's a talented ukulele player.
Oh yes.
If you guys just search him up on Google, YouTube,
YouTube, anything,
Instagram, Facebook.
Yep.
Connect with him. He plays everything and loops everything live.
That song, One Man Band. He definitely is a one man band.
Yes,
right.
he's amazing, and he's a very good guy. Very good guy. I got to know him over this pandemic as we were going live for Chålofa 2020. So thank you, Braddah Joe, for tuning in.
Mahalo.
Oh yeah. So what's your favorite song to play?
I have many, bro. Many. It just depends on what I'm doing. Crystal Chandelier or
that's a good one.
Ken says we need to see Johnny Be Good.
Yeah, you can find him on YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel, Kainoa Kamaka.
Hey,
with you too, JC? Like, what's your song too? Like, what's your favorite song?
The favorite song to play?
A
lot of songs. I will break it down to this. A lot of songs from Rebel Soldiers.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. There's just something about their vibe that I like.
They got good harmony too.
Yeah, they're good harmonies. Their songs. I play a lot. I cover a lot of their songs.
I know one thing about me. Like my favorite song, like when I used to, hang out with my boys back in Ever Beach. But I always love I would always request it from my friends. I would say, hey, please, my island Maui, just one time.
Yeah.
And I know I asked Kainoa to play it one time. I said, hey, my island Maui, you know that one?
Yes, yeah.
So I can go back. And then he played it for me that one night. You remember?
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yes.
So if you want to play right now, it's okay. I'm just kidding.
At the he'll close us out.
Yeah. No, but you play your song though. But Kanikapila, Maile Maui.
That's right. I got you.
Hey, talking about Ken cooking and stuff, he says he's bringing sample right now.
That's right. All right, Ken.
Hey, Kainoa said fresh fish.
Fresh fish.
No, but But everything Ken brings is delicious. I'm telling you, man. He's been such a comfort for our community, food wise. I mean, like from noodles to any dish in a pot to anything that's baked to poke and all of that kind of. I mean, everything. Like he does everything. So like all the comfort foods, man.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ken, brother Ken. Big shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know, like, like when I first moved to San Antonio and I started meeting the local community, like it's always good to find the local community and just stay plugged in. Like when we met with Brother Matt, Brother Kambu, and then like it's just like, man, all those kind of kapila we used to have is like always a good time just to hang out and just.
It is right. It is always a pleasure and always a good time. We may be at different parts. So it's funny because like San Antonio, kind of like an island because there's a highway called like 1604, right?
410,
and then there's a smaller island called 410. It's like right, and we kind of like within this thing, right? And then maybe a little bit outside of this thing, right?
Yeah,
and then
funny.
And then there's a community here, there's a community all over this place. And we feel like different islands.
Yeah.
Because once we're in our community, we don't go any place. We just stay in our community. Because driving like 20, 30 minutes or even 15 minutes someplace else is like, I don't know why. Why? Braddahs right down the road.
That's right.
But it kind of feels like that island, the island spirits. But when we do like this, like, we don't see each other every day, but when we do get together, it's like we picking up right where we left
off.
Right.
All the time.
That's right.
So do you have any original music?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
You got any recordings?
That's in the making.
Oh yeah.
That is
I remember your did you ever get your studio finished? Because I know that one.
the studio is up and running and stuff. There's things, but I was actually going to record last year, 2020, but the pandemic has delayed everything. And I went to a home renovation and stuff. So I'm a little delayed, but yes. But you'll see.
It's coming. It's coming. Right?
It's coming. It's coming.
That's awesome.
It might debut on Islanders View.
Yeah. Are you still teaching ukulele?
I haven't taught during this pandemic.
Okay.
For two reasons. One was because of the pandemic. Two is because of I'm remodeling our home right now. Okay. So I'm until my house is actually finished and stuff. And the community is safe. Then I'll start. It's been hard for me to understand the virtual teaching because technology can delay some of the like if I'm trying to teach you something and then they play it back, the connection might delay it or skip and so I don't know if they did it right or can you do it again? Can you do it again? I mean, so kind of frustrating. I kind of like the in-person. I'm definitely in-person type of teacher.
Yeah, speaking of that, the Mana Dance Studio, they were kind of skeptical about doing that, but it started working out with the virtual. And then as time went by, they had their nicks, they lived and learned, but it started to work out. So, but yeah, I mean, I can just tell, like, if you're trying to teach an instrument, that's a lot different.
Yeah, I think with these guys are gonna make it better. The connections, like, they're gonna be smarter people who's gonna be like, okay, we got to do this to make it. But
no, I think it's there. I think it's here, and what Wi-Fi system you have, how strong your connection. I mean, there's so many things to play, right now.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Technical difficulty.
Good example. You never know.
That's why you just turn it off.
Yeah, that's how you handle it, guys.
That was so smooth.
So smooth. Hey, but to close us out, you want to hit us with a little tune?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So excited. Famous words of Kevin Hart. So excited.
Hey, if you guys are still here joining us, if you just showed up, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Islanders View. Thank you for watching, and
Yeah.
hanging
Thank you
out with
guys.
us,
You
kicking
guys
back
could-
with us.
You guys could be doing anything
yeah.
on a Friday night,
Exactly.
but you guys are watching us, so we appreciate it.
Yeah, we're here with Braddah Kainoa.
Special
He's about
K.
to hit a number for us. Special K.
And I want to say thanks to Johnny Jr. and the Islander View for this platform, for this opportunity, for this moment. It's a great time. I hope you guys subscribe, tune in. I look forward to coming back and being a part of the show again. And so,
oh yeah, here we go.
So I have an original song. I get songs about San Antonio. I get
whatever you want to play.
Whatever you want to play, brother.
Whatever.
We're big fans.
Okay, this is a fun song, dude. This is a fun song that I wrote way back in Hawaii, but it's an original. Here we go. I'm talking about the birds and the bees up in the trees, feeling kind of buzzy like you and me. First came love, and when love came first, things were meant to be. I'm talking about the birds and the bees up in the trees, feeling kind of buzzy like you and me. First came love, and when love came first, things were meant to be for me. Little by little and day by day, I know we both will find a way. We can make it, but it will take some time. With a little bit of bread and a little bit of wine, I want you to love me to death do us part is how we learn it to be. So understand my love is true. It'll move the highest mountain for you, for you. I'm talking about the birds and the bees up in the trees, feeling kind of buzzy like you and me. First came love, and when love came first, things were meant to be. I'm talking about the birds and the bees up in the trees, feeling kind of buzzy like you and me. First came love, and when love came first, things were meant to be for me. Yes, for me. I'm talking about the birds and the bees.
Woo!
Braddah Kainoa, yeah. Man, that was beautiful.
That's talented over there.
Woo!
Hey, thank you, man.
Hey, so any gigs coming up?
Yes.
And how can they reach out to you and follow you? Let them know.
Go to kainoakamaka.com. That'd be the easiest way. I'll put out all my shows out there, but I'm playing tomorrow at Kai Simone Winery in Spring Ranch, 2:30 to 4:30 show. On the 24th, I'll be at Street Fair SA. Come check that out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, best way to just go to kainoakamaka.com.
Nice. You're still doing LNL, right?
LNL hasn't done live stuff yet.
Oh, okay.
But that, yes, okay. Because of the pandemic, but that should be coming up sometime this summer. So,
yeah.
All right.
So let's everybody get vaccinated or do what you got to do so that we can see each other.
Yeah,
right.
So bring Randy back for the summer for.
Hey, let me know because me and
Randy, come back, Randy, for the summer.
Me and Kimo are doing stuff too. So
oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let us know. Hey, that's awesome. And you got IG?
Instagram, yes, Kainoa Kamaka. Just
awesome.
Go search Kainoa Kamaka, Google, IG, Facebook, as well as YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. You can check out Johnny B. Good on the YouTube channel.
Hey,
awesome. Wow. YouTube, yeah.
You get MySpace too?
I don't know about your space. I don't know about his space.
Am I the only one to get MySpace?
All right. Hey, that's Braddah Kainoa.
Hey, thank you, my brother.
Awesome. This is session number 19.
19! Down!
Thank you. Woo!
Here we go.
The Islanders View. We want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thank you please, hey, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment down below, share the video. Thank you for hanging out with us, getting to know Kainoa.
Yes.
We love you, bro. Thanks for being here. And this is session number 19. We are out. One love and God bless.
Chalofa.
Peace. Chalofa. Yeah.